Today is I Think Thou Dost Protest Too Much Day. I like that theme because it seems like every day is something worth complaining about, which is ridiculous. The scripture says that we're supposed to do all things without murmuring, complaining. Not that easy, I understand. But that's Philippians 2:14. But if we go to the earlier scriptures before that, where it says, "For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure, do all things without murmuring and disputing," or complaining. So if that's God working his will for his good pleasure, we shouldn't be complaining. And then there's that. There's that. In verse 15 it says, "That ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world." So simply Philippians 2:13 through 15, if this is God which works in us to will and to do his good pleasure, then we should do all things without murmuring and complaining and disputing, that the big that, ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God and daughters without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, which we do have, among whom ye shine as a light to the world. Don't complain. My dog has a do not walk past my house day, which turns into every day. Yesterday we saw the No Kings Day. And, I'm 79, smashing 80, and I have never lived under a king in the United States, ever.
What do we want? Everything. When do we want it? Now! Yeah!
Woohoo! You have to ask yourself, if we really had a king, would hundreds of thousands of demonstrators be able to scream, "No king," without some kind of repercussion? What they're really saying is no King Jesus Day. Because if there's a King Jesus, then they can't do what they want to do. I look at these people that are my age, I'm assuming the same level of intelligence and understanding, but I don't think they have a GPS. Because if they had a GPS, they would be protesting in countries that actually have kings, which we don't. How do we reconcile this kind of confusion? Or do we? It seems that people need to believe in something, okay? In my day, there was a saying that says, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. But it appears that society now will fall for anything and stand for nothing, which is ridiculous. But I find that people who don't want a king in their heart, like God, they will protest everything, anything, whatever comes down the pike, whatever sign shows up at their house. And I just wonder, what do they really believe in? They're just doing it because they need company? Do they really believe that? Because we were all pretty much our age, raised in the same school system. Let's not protest over everything. Let's fill that void with the person we're going to spend eternity with. If you truly believe in what you believe in, then why does what I believe in bother you? That's your homework. I'm Judy. I'm 79 years old. And together, we're going to smash 80.